outstanding player. There's a long outlet pass, but it actually hits the scoreboard, and the Cyclops get started right away. Blair Goss, known more for his defense, scoops that ball up and buries one 5-hole, and Angus Donnelly, who hadn't quite recovered his setting after hitting that clock, had to hustle back, turned aside that shot. Oh, a big hit, getting up high, and we've got a penalty coming, but Spanger tucks it home. Dan Keene took the check up around the neck area, but the penalty will be waved off as Keene goes to the net and buries that one over the shoulder of Dynamo. 2-0.
Players down in the Barrie end and only one Barrie defender. So I don't know what happened. There we see the replay of the second goal here, and we've got the
ball's loose. Eventually scooped up by Webster. He throws it across, just gets it by Johnny Ray, and it leads to a goal. Tucking it home, making it 3-0 in quick order there. The Southwest Cyclops, that is a nice little pass by Webster and just a drive to the net.
So here we see on the replay there, oh, that's the Southwester, that's the third goal there, just coming across there. No, he made the adjustment, moving the ball a bit to the side with the big clock there, he can't go down the center.
Mason goes to the net, takes a shot, that one goes wide, it's picked up in this diving shot. What a goal by Brad Levick. Just as we're talking about the challenges they faced offensively, he gets them on the board.
A game that we talked about, and it's even more dominant in the second and third quarters.
From Bland, but here's a drive to the net and a goal. Nice little shot over the shoulder. Brad Levick, back-to-back goals. They set up in the offensive zone. Critch gives it off. Now it comes across and a quick shot. Dan Keene saw something he liked, got rid of the ball in a hurry and buries it to stem the momentum of the Blizzard. Dan Keene loves to shoot. He's very good at it, as you can see from that example. It's knocked away from him and picked up by Eric Gilton. And here comes Gilton with some wheels. He's going to take the shot and score. Good decision as Brad Levick on the 2-on-1 took away the pass. Exactly what he needs to do here.
Yeah, he just picks up the loose ball there. Like you said, runs down, another odd man rush, 2-on-1.
West gets it and sets up again. They'll have another power play possession. Keene with the quick pass across. It's going to come back to him. He'll sub shot and score. Dan Keene gets another one with those low shots.
Well, you called it was a sub shot, just like his earlier goal there. He knew right away as soon as the ball was coming to his stick, he had already moved his shoulders, shooting position there, and he let go and followed through, and the ball beat Donnelly cleanly there again.
The release valve. Oh, and there comes the man out of the box. They didn't account for him, and he comes in all alone and scores. Ryan McGregor, serving the too-many-men penalty as the in-home player, comes off the bench.
We're both shaking our heads there. We got to put that one. See that? We got to put that one on the Barrie bench there. They should have instructed James right away to watch that when he's coming out of the box there. That was simply on the Barrie bench there. I can't explain that one there.
And Grant Crawley just looks up the floor. He almost hesitated for a second. Ball comes to Shane Scott. He's immediately looking shot as he usually does, but he makes the pass instead, and it's a beauty. Connecting.
On the blind side there, just cutting through, getting the pass, and almost shooting in the same motion there.
The timing of the pass. Shane Scott gets it to Maudsley. It was actually a little off target. As you can see, it's slightly ahead. We'll get possession in a fresh 30. Here's Maudsley, back up to Scott. He's going to let it fly and score. You talked about Shane Scott needing to be the man to get some offense rolling for Barrie.
See that league, but with that movement and that speed in that ball, you can't fault him.
On the shoulder of the offense rather than up top. And there's another goal right quick after the last one. A great little play by Johnny Ray to come around behind the board, behind the net, and pass it out. And Michael Gillen just buries it immediately.
Well, that's it. That's what Johnny Ray's here for. He does the hard stuff along the boards there. He makes the big hits, gets those big loose balls. He's not there going to be scoring your goals there, but he sees Gillian open there, and he makes no mistake and buries it on the side. Sees Gillian open there, and he makes no mistake and buries it on the side.
He's really battled back into this one. There's a pass from Koger across to Levick. They're starting to move the ball quickly. Shane Scott rolls across the top and shoots as he's flattened by Spanger, but it goes in. Spanger was looking for the pass, but Grant Crawley just lost control of that rebound, and Shane Scott has himself another goal.
Well, there's a lot of momentum on that ball, and it just kept on rolling.
As Gilton and Critch takes the ball, wearing his Buffalo Bandits helmet, he scores. Had Donnelly going to his right, brought it back.
And then beating the Barrie goalie, Angus Donnelly, cleanly there up high. There we just see the shift there, the move and the shot. And then it's
net this time. Big shoulder by Mason. But Critch comes up with the ball. Nice pass to Keane, who scores just before Monroe hits him. 8-6, 9-6 that is. Bench of the Blizzard, but here comes Critch all alone, scores past Angus Donnelly, and Donnelly is just thinking, okay, I know it's the third quarter, but somebody can come back and play defense. Lukechuk passes to Critch, he's going to the net, now he's going to back off, and now the pass to a wide open. Man, is that DJ Nedelko burying that one? Yeah, Nedelko takes this pass. Jordan Critch sees everybody come at him, and Nedelko just slides to open space. So Spencer James. There's a shot low, turned aside, comes straight back to Monroe. He gets a fresh 30. Penalty coming to Southwest, but they score. That was Maudsley finding the ball loose on the ground, scoops it up and sneaks it past the feet of Grant Crawley. Down to Shane Scott. Takes his time, hits Bland coming off the bench. They're back to a square, Southwest is. Taking away the low man, so the high man, Cam Monroe, rips it home.
Yeah, counters by going to the box, and then there we see the outside shot and the counter from Barrie. So counterpoint.
And Monroe, that's just simply seeing a spot and letting it fly and hitting his corner. There's a melee along the bench, the Barrie bench. Eric Petrie and Jeff Griffiths getting after each other. Now Petrie just puts his hands up and then uses one to get up into the face of Griffiths. Griffiths shoves him back. Before the player serving it, Ryan McGregor, is released. Barrie 7 seconds to shoot. They're going to have to get one off here. Levick takes it and scores. Brad Levick just drops down low, scoring from almost the same spot on the floor as Cam Monroe just did.
Barrie will still be on the power play with still lots of time on the penalty to Southwest.
Gives it over to Dan Keane, who has a hat trick for Southwest. There's a shot and a goal. Dan Keane's fourth of the game. Takes the pass from Burke and just rips it past Donnelly. Nice job by Maudsley to cut that ball off before it could be picked up by Crawley, so it's still being battled for. Now they come up with it. He comes to the net and scores. Maudsley. There's a case where the hard work creates a goal, and the guy who did the hard work gets the goal. It's
some extra activities there on the floor still here.
Blocks, and they're going to have some words for each other as they make their way over there.
And they're both thinking Crawley knew exactly what he had to do.
There's Gillen with a shot, scores, bounces at 5-hole. The Blizzard are within one.
Exactly.
Looked like the ref called for a reset, but there was none. Doesn't matter though, as Crawley grabs the loose ball as it bounced away from Mason. And here's the downside of it. Mike Burke will bury one into the empty net, make it 13-11 with 37.4 seconds left to play, and that will be just about enough for Southwest to be able to celebrate. They've still got to get through these final 37 seconds.
Well, certainly 37.
And time will run out on the Barrie Blizzard. They will fall 13-11 to the Southwest Cyclops in what was a very exciting 60 minutes of Canadian lacrosse action.
Well, it virtually went right down to the last 59 minutes and 30 seconds basically of lacrosse there, with Southwest scoring that late goal there to win by 2, but it could have gone either way there. Some timely saves, some great defense, and even better shooting there was the difference there for Southwest.
As selected by the media at this Canadian Lacrosse League contest. That's you and me, Ron.
Yeah, well, I voted for this guy, Dylan Webster. I thought he had a heck of a game there, especially in the first half there. He made some pressure plays, no goals or assists, but what he did, he forced Barrie to make some bad passes early, and that transition is where Southwest built their early lead. Yeah,
Webster a real grinder today for him. The second star with a hat trick for the Barrie Blizzard, Brad Levick. And we were thinking about him or Shane Scott. They both scored some big goals, both did some good things otherwise, but Levick really with the finishing touch. Yeah, he got Barrie going with the first 2 goals there for the Barrie team, and like you said, he had some big shots there. Could have gone either way. And our first star, we were in total agreement here. Dan Keane, 4 goals, and we talked about how he did some good things, laying the body on as well. Just had a very strong his debut outing in the Canadian Lacrosse League, coming out of the draft, and a tremendous effort for those guys. Congratulations to the Southwest Cyclops on opening up the season with a win.